All right, hello Capricorn. We are going to do a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to do the Capricorn Feminine first, and then in the second segment we'll do Masculine. And I have the timestamp in the description below. So let's go ahead and get started. What is going on with Capricorn Feminine? Capricorn Feminine's energy. All right, we have separation. So there's someone that you are separated from or contemplating separation. What's going on with Capricorn Feminine? Abandonment wounds. Okay, so this could be separation due to parents splitting up. In the past, it could be separation due to someone leaving you as a child, or you could be having fear of separation. When you're in connections with people, you may feel like you're going to be abandoned. If you are separated from someone, this could have been manifested through this constant fear of separation and these abandonment wounds, fears of being left, overgives to keep the masculine from leaving, codependent, inability to trust. So, working on insecurities, fears, is these fears that you're having here, like someone's going to leave you for some reason. Maybe because it's been done before, maybe you've seen it done before, but it looks like that's what we're working with. So let's see what is going on with Capricorn Feminine. Why do they have abandonment issues? Nine of Swords. Still getting like you may be in a relationship with someone and you're in like constant fear, or you just have you just worry a lot about people walking out on you. You worry about being in a relationship and not feeling good enough, them finding somebody else. You have those kinds of fears, and it's keeping you, when you're in relationships you end up separating because of that, or it keeps you from opening up to relationships because you're just in fear. It's like, I'm comfortable being alone because I'm in fear of getting hurt. Whoever Capricorn Feminine is thinking about, how does this person feel? Person on Capricorn's mind, Nine of Cups. The person on Capricorn's mind, please. How do they feel? We have the Justice. It came out in the reverse. They may feel like things are unfair. If there was like some type of argument or something that happened, you guys are separated. I feel like with the Nine of Cups, this individual does not want to be they don't want to be a part of drama and arguing, so they rather separate themselves from the situation. They may feel like you did or said something that was unfair. They may feel like the situation was unjust, but it's like they don't want to feel, this individual doesn't want to argue. So they'd rather be happier just on their own. Could be dealing with a Libra, or someone has Libra. What action will this person take towards Capricorn Feminine? What action will they take towards Capricorn Feminine? We have the Ace of Wands. For some of you as well, I can see with the Nine of Cups and the Justice coming out in reverse, possibly wanting to clear the air, wanting to clear up any misunderstandings, possibly wanting to apologize as well. So for some of you too, they could be dealing with somebody else now, with the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. So this is kind of like possibly having a new person. And then the Two of Pentacles, not knowing what I want to do. Eight of Cups at the bottom, walking away. Seven of Swords. So I feel like this person possibly, what I'm getting for the most part of this reading, is that this person has already moved on. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. Clarify this High Priestess. High Priestess, please. King of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's not committing. That's not committing to the relationship. They may actually have started something elsewhere with someone and they're in a new relationship now. So that's kind of the issue that we're having here, is that you're separated from someone because of abandonment issues. So you may be going through cycles where you are pushing people away out of fear. So it could be like any little thing that you feel happens that may seem like a person may seem like they're going to leave you. Then you go into this Nine of Swords energy where you're worried, and you may self sabotage connections because of this fear that you have that you're going to be left out for some reason, anyways. I feel like this person just kind of feels like they kind of just wanted, when it comes to the situation with you, it's like they feel like it was possibly like maybe you are a little bit unbalanced, or you did something or made an unfair assessment, an unfair judgment, an unfair decision. What is the most likely outcome between Capricorn and this person? Yeah, I'm seeing the Six of Swords, so that's kind of like moving on, moving away, moving forward. And I see you kind of just possibly looking to see what's out there, dating other people, maybe having a little bit of fun here with the Page of Wands, but maybe dating other people and seeing what else is out there, possibly going online, seeing what else is out there, because I don't feel like this person is I feel like this person has moved on. Yeah, it looks like it's done. Death card, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. For some of you, whoever they moved on to, there could be a lot of arguing between those people, between with them and that other person. It could have been a Scorpio, maybe. I don't know, but I just feel like the situation between the two of you, it was too much arguing. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. It was too much worried, tit for tat. You could not gel because I'm really feeling like you had a lot of fear here, Capricorn. Like any little thing that happened, like if they turned a direction, then it may have triggered, like I feel like you get triggered very easily. If they just look a direction, you get triggered, or anything triggers you. It's going to cause people to not want to deal with someone's insecurities and arguing and tit for tat and fighting, and they're going to leave. So, what advice or messages for Capricorn feminine? Opposites. Perfect is an illusion. The two of you might be total opposites, but in that way, you complete each other. You have more in common than you think. I feel like someone here, especially probably this person, thinks that you two just don't have anything in common. With the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands coming out, there's too much conflict. Maybe we just don't gel. We're just not a good match, you know? I also feel like this fear and these insecurities, maybe you were abandoned at some point in time, but I also feel like this fear is something that is an illusion that you have to work on, because it's keeping you in fear. It's keeping you. We have the Six of Air come out again, which is that card. It does say things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, which we can see that here. I do feel like things are going to be looking up. I even feel for some of you, I will say that for some of you, this person may actually message you. You may actually speak with this individual. But I feel like for the most part, you're just going on a new journey. I do feel like you're moving on from this pain. Queen of Water. But you're going on a journey here, I feel, where you're going to really need to be focusing on developing your your intuitions, and your trusting your intuition, and more so developing, like, I don't know how to put this into. I just feel like this is working on self-worth and working on self-love. Working on self-love here is what I'm trying to say. Caring for yourself, caring for others. I feel like you are going to be going into a period where you're going to be really spending a lot of time focusing on loving yourself and knowing that you're good enough to where you're not going to be left behind by everyone. If you meet a person that leaves you behind, if you've gone through that in the past, that's who that person is. They would have left anybody because that's who they are. Not everyone's like that. And there's gonna be people, you're gonna meet lots of people who are gonna see the love and the beauty in you and want to be with you. But if we stay in this energy, then we're going to, where we're constantly triggered and worried and scared, it's going to run those people off. They're going to run. Let's see if there's anything new coming in for Capricorn. Let's see if there's any new love, new connections coming in for Capricorn. Anything new? New connections coming in for Capricorn. New love, new people coming in for Capricorn. New love, new connections, new people coming in for Capricorn. Capricorn feminine. Okay, so definitely still dealing with this Nine of Swords, going to the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, again, is the end of that difficult situation. The drama has already went down. It's already happened. So what new is coming in? So I see like moving on from this Ten of Swords. What new energy is coming toward Capricorn feminine? What new energy? I see a fire sign wanting to come out. For a lot of you, you're going to be meeting a fire sign because we have the Page of Wands. In the other reading. So I feel like you're going to be meeting a fire sign. For some of you, maybe it's the same sex. Maybe you're meeting another feminine energy, or just an energy, someone who's going to find you extremely attractive here with the Queen of Wands. Some of you may have a lot of fire in your chart, or a fire in your chart. For some of you too, you may be surprised to see someone from the past come back around with the Tower. So something unexpected here. Prince of Wands. Be sure, like, if you're dealing with a new person here, if this is brand new, definitely take it slow. I feel like with this person, it'll be very passionate. Because we have the Queen of Wands, the Prince of Wands, and the Tower. So I definitely see a lot of passion here, but do take it slow if you want something long term, because the Prince of Wands has the ability, or has the energy that kind of comes in and out, comes in and out. The Tower can be Mars energy, which can be really sexual energy. So there could be a lot of sexual energy and passion between the two of you, a lot of attraction, but the Prince of Wands comes and goes. So definitely watch out for that type of behavior. And then some of you could be meeting someone who's at a distance, and so they have to travel to actually come and see you. See, we have lower vibrations wanting to pop out. Someone could be a Leo, but this is kind of this energy here of dealing with fear, shame, anger, jealousy, criticism, just being in that low energy. I do feel like you may have been dealing with someone who's just like, I'm not gonna, those are red flags to me, and it's gonna push people away. So we have to work on our self-love, knowing that we're lovable and we're good enough. Tell me about this new energy here. Tell me about this new energy. Okay, so it looks like it'll be someone living in the same city. So it will be someone local. So living in your same city or area. So I'm seeing for the most part, they're local. One more card for the Tower and the Prince of... What I was getting, I think the low vibrational was really clarifying this Ten of Swords energy. This could be an individual, you know, the Ten of Swords and what we saw before with the Queen of Wands. That could be an energy that really, like it said, it just kind of flips out. Argumentative, kind of goes off because of those low vibrations. Have got to work on that shadow energy, working on the shadow self, ridding ourselves of these abandonment fears. Now, that's not to say once you get rid of it, then you'll find someone, because this can take a lifetime to work through, maybe even lifetimes if you believe in that. But I feel like once you start to put yourself on the path of saying, you know what, I recognize that in me, and I'm going to start the healing. Once we just start the healing, that's all it takes. We can't wait until we're healed and then a relationship comes in. You'll have relationships come in as you're healing, but as you're healing and you recognize your behavior, the relationships won't be ones where they're running away because of towers. Because this kind of still, if this is the same energy, it's that same thing of, you know, exploding and getting angry, and it's the tower coming down. It's probably unexpected for that other person, and they took off. All right, so you might be meeting an Aries or someone, or a Scorpio, someone that's ruled by Mars energy, which is the number 9, takes challenges with perseverance, vivid imagination, old-souled, altruistic energy. I feel like someone has a crush on you, or they may have a crush on you. This person may really like you a lot. I feel like that other person really liked you a lot, but I also feel like they they just headed for the hills for some reason. Well, I know the reason. We talked about the reason. So let's see how the signs feel about Capricorn feminine. How do the signs feel about Capricorn feminine? Starting with Aries to Pisces, how do the signs feel about Capricorn feminine? Capricorn feminine, please. How does Aries feel about Capricorn feminine? We have a breaking point. I'm reaching my breaking point. I feel pushed to make a decision. If you're dealing with the Taurus, we have you first. I'm not making a move. You know where to find me. If you're dealing with the Gemini, we have true love. So the Gemini may have a lot of feelings for you. This may be a true love situation. If you're dealing with the Cancer, you're the one that got away. If you're dealing with a Leo, we have divine union. They feel like this is a divine union. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this person pleasures themselves to your pictures that you don't know they have on their phone. If you're dealing with a Libra, this Libra is either focusing on themselves, or the message is for you to focus on yourself. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, this individual may be having flings, sleeping around, maybe one night stands. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, they love you. I love you more than I have ever found a way to say. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, another Capricorn, they miss you. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, they're choosing to stay in solitude and spend time alone. And if you are dealing with a Pisces, they're shutting down and swearing off dating, and they don't have a desire to be with anyone, so they're kind of depressed, it looks like. So go ahead and think of a question, Capricorn, and we'll pull an answer card for Capricorn feminine. What is the answer to Capricorn feminine's question? Reconsider. All right. Thank you so much for watching, Capricorn. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will catch you. And I hope this was helpful. I definitely, as a Capricorn myself, I definitely resonate with that reading. So I hope that you all do the work that needs to be done and start feeling better about yourself. because that Queen of Cups is a beautiful energy and it's inside of you. We just have to recognize it. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye. All right, Capricorn masculine. What is going on with Capricorn masculine? What is Capricorn masculine's energy? Two cards. What is Capricorn masculine's energy here? All right, we have beginnings and ego. So, it looks like something's growing. Hopefully, it's not the ego. Hopefully, it's not fear and anxiety and limiting beliefs and toxic thinking patterns, but that's what this card says here. So, hopefully, we're getting out of this ego energy and we are starting to grow and become better than our fears and live past our fears and look past our fears. It's not even looking past our fears, it's dealing with our fears, because that is what is teaching us to grow. That is where this growth comes from, is when we can stop and say, okay, you know what? It's not everybody else all the time. A lot of the times, most of the times, it's all of us. So, what is it then about me that I need to grow? What can I do to grow, change? It's like I'm feeling like you want to grow, or you're in this process of growing. Some of you are like, I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of being that way. And then some of you may be unaware of the growth that's taking place. I feel like if you're watching, you're more than likely aware of the change that's taking place. You are aware. So, how is Capricorn masculine feeling? What's going on with Capricorn masculine? Four of Pentacles. So, the Four of Pentacles is an energy of staying to oneself, a little bit greedy, a little bit miserly, staying to oneself and not opening up. And for some people, it is greed, miserly energy. And for some people, it's like I stay closed off and I stay to myself. I keep my pennies close to my chest because I don't want to be hurt. I don't want, it's like, it's being, when you start to open up, it is a vulnerability that you're going through. It makes you feel vulnerable to people, mean people, people attacking you, things that people say, whatever. It is being vulnerable, but it's also growing, because only stagnancy comes from staying still in one place. The water just gets stagnant. So I do see a transformation taking place, and we have your card here, which is Capricorn energy, the Devil, and we have Scorpio. So some of you are going through some type of breakdown here. Some of you may be dealing with, and when I say breakdown, I mean like a death and a rebirth here. And we have, like I said, with the beginnings, it's like death of the ego, death of the ego here. The Devil definitely being egoic energy. That, overly proud. It's definitely good to be proud, but there, when it gets to being arrogant, or when it gets to the point where the Devil can be fearful energy, because we have fear of status, how we're looked upon, because the Capricorn it's about status. That's that energy. It's that, we care about status. It just is. And so if there's something that makes us feel like that status is being shaken, we can get into this Four of Pentacles. Like that status, that reputation, or whatever it is being challenged or abused in some kind of way. Then we go through this Four of Pentacles. But there's also what I see here going on with this Death card, is that there's a breakdown of this ego. It's a death of this ego, or transformation, because I don't know if the ego really ever dies, but it can definitely be transformed, and I think it could definitely be integrated to where we work with our shadow self. So I feel like shadow work possibly being done here, working on the ego. For some of you, I also see situations possibly where there could be like money that you don't want to pay for taxes. I don't know if there's like a tax issue going on or something like that. inheritance. Could be fights about that. Let's see what's going on with, why do we have, well, I kind of already understand why we have all this. The person on Capricorn's mind romantically, for those Capricorns who are thinking of someone, how does that person feel? So we have a Gemini here. So if this is all about romance, it looks like you're holding back from someone and possibly just trying to holding back from a situation that a relationship died here. If this is that a relationship died and you are either you're holding back but still obsessed about the person, letting go. The devil can also be an energy of letting something go even though you're obsessed with it. The devil energy is that energy that breaks bad habits. So it could be, depending on the cards, like you are in this devil energy where you're obsessed and have bad habits, or you are going through this energy where you are breaking bad habits. But these are like strong habits, strong addictions, like things that could take that some people can never even break in a lifetime. Some people can never stop smoking. Some people can never stop drinking. And so with the devil, when you have that devil energy and you're going through that, it's a period that's something that's it's a hard period of time because you're going through it. It's the goat, they get to the top of the mountain, but it's a climb. So I see transformation. I see letting something go, letting bad habits go, whether it's obsession with a person or it's just like bad habits like drinking or whatever the case may be. I feel like this person that you're dealing with could be a Gemini or an Aries or a Taurus, but I do feel like they have a strong attraction towards you. There's someone here that has a strong attraction to you. But why do we have the Lovers? What is the Lovers here? I feel like they see you as someone who's very much in control. Ace of Cups. So this could be a new person or someone that you could even possibly be meeting. But again, with beginnings here, I do see something new coming in. I do see some type of new energy coming here, and I feel like it could be with a Gemini or an Aries, but it does not have to be. It could be with anybody. But I feel like it'll be a strong connection here with the Lovers. I feel like this person does really want to be with you. With the Emperor, I feel like they see you as someone who's in control, someone that they want to possibly, marry and settle down with. What is the most likely? So we do see possibly, this is too many cards, but I do see possibly, I kind of feel like for some of you, this person, I mean, we can see some possible drama, but that's a relationship. There is drama. There could be walking away, but I feel like this person, what's happening is that they may be coming out. I feel like for some reason I wanted to say this person is choosing you, and that's because the Lovers is about a choice. It can be a choice between people, or it can be a choice between whether or not I want to even entertain the relationship. It could be a choice between, am I going to stay here because I'm in love with someone, or am I going to take a job, in a different state? So I feel like this person may be choosing you over someone else because we have like this conflict here, competition or inner conflict, walking away towards the King of the Star and the King of Pentacles. You may have Aquarius in your chart, but I would see this as you as a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? The King of Pentacles. So I see them walking towards the one that they want. So they could be walking away from someone, or this is someone that is walking back to you after some type of conflict. But I see like in the future, I see like definitely see I definitely see healing here. So finally getting out of this Capricorn energy, the goat finally climbs the mountain, right? And you're in the next sign, which is Aquarius. So reaching for the stars, making it there. It's a journey. It's a journey, but you're going to make it. The devil is not easy energy. It's not like, this was a bad weekend. This is a serious lesson, a serious journey. Let's see, what other messages do we have for? I'm not going to do new love because I feel like this is new love, this energy here, or someone, I think it could be either or, new or someone coming back. But let's see what messages we have for Capricorn masculine. What messages do we have for Capricorn masculine, please? King of Water. So trustworthy, compassion, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Open your heart and mind. Feel like this is telling you to open up. It doesn't mean just trust people and be, and not have common sense and be practical. But there's a difference between being assertive, right? And being passive and being scared and being fearful and not wanting to open up. So let's go ahead and do through the signs and see how the signs are feeling about Capricorn masculine. How do the signs feel about Capricorn masculine? Aries through Pisces. So if you're dealing with an Aries, they feel that you are incomparable. I do feel like they're kind of suffering though. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they apologize or they'd like an apology. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they are drinking or doing things that seem to be the only way to kind of cover their feelings. If you're dealing with a Cancer, we have unsent messages, so they've written several texts but don't send them. If you're dealing with a Leo, there could be competition or they feel like you have other people. If you're dealing with a Virgo, we have lessons. We got this for Capricorn feminine too for Virgo. Learning their lessons, or this was a lesson. This was a lesson that really opened their eyes to something. If you're dealing with a Libra, we have divinely guided. So you may be meeting a new Libra, or they feel like this is a divine union. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, we have clueless, and they say, I don't even know what I did. Maybe you'll tell me, so they don't know what they did wrong or why you're not talking to them. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, they're overthinking. If you're dealing with another Capricorn, we have missing you. We had that for Capricorn feminine, I think. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, we have strategizing. Coming up with a plan and an offer you can't resist. So this person's very much in strategizing mode, maybe to talk to you again or just to try to figure out how to navigate the relationship. If you're dealing with a Pisces, we have don't lose hope. So they may be losing hope that this isn't coming back together or working out. So go ahead and think of a question, Capricorn, and we will pull an answer for Capricorn masculine. What is the answer to Capricorn masculine's question, please? Okay, so we have no. I'm going to take them both. We have no and big happy changes. All right, so that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are staying blessed, and I hope that you have a great weekend. Talk to you later, Cap. Bye.